Good morning and welcome to Abiding Faith Church of the Nazarene. We are so glad that you have joined us this morning to worship. Here are just a few announcements for this week. Ladies, this is the last call for anyone else interested in going to see Christian comedian Chanda Pierce on October 17th. We have about 15 ladies who will be going, and if you want to join in, please talk to Kelly Cooper or Nancy Long today. Make plans now to join us for our upcoming potluck on Sunday, October 5th, following our worship gathering. It's always a great time, not just for some amazing food, but some well-needed fellowship too. So bring your favorite dish, side, or dessert, with enough for you plus a few. With that, there will be no Sunday school on the 5th. Men, register now for Man Camp, as it is going on now, and we would love for you to join us in going.
Every year, in the middle of everything, deadlines, duties, noise, we step away. We drive out to the woods. We gather around fire and food. We laugh like kids. We sing like men. We show up tired, distracted, maybe even numb. But somewhere in the stillness, something shifts. A story cracks open. A heart softens. A man remembers who he is, or maybe who he wants to become. This isn't a retreat. It's a holy disruption, a reset, a reckoning, and a real good time. Show up and be changed. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. I'll see you at Man Camp.
You can register at the website on the screen or in your worship folder. But if you have any questions, contact Pastor Brad or our resident Man Camp expert, Willie Montez. It's a great time for men's fellowship, fishing, guns, and lots of bacon. Our new church directories are ready for you to pick up. They are located out on the table in the foyer, so grab your copy and let's stay connected to each other as a church family. September is Alabaster Month, and we all have the opportunity to help impact lives for the Lord. Alabaster Funds for Now will focus on helping with missionary housing, as that has now become a very critical issue.
In a small town, a group of 30 people meet to worship at an evening service. It's cold out, and the single room where they meet is heated by a small wood stove in the corner. There is only a little bit of room left by the time that everyone crowds in and has a seat. Worship songs are sung from sheets of paper passed around the room in the aid of a single guitar. When finished, they say a word of prayer, and the pastor brings a small wooden box to the front of the room that is shaped like a church building. He explains, "We have a tradition of giving what's called an alabaster offering together. It goes towards helping buy properties and buildings that are used for ministry all around the world. Sometimes it goes towards church buildings, sometimes schools or hospitals, and sometimes other properties that support missionary work. Basically, the alabaster offering is all of us chipping in with other churches for properties that are needed for the kingdom. When the offering is given, adults and children alike come up to drop their offerings through the small slot in the roof of the box. The kids are excited to drop the small coins that they have been saving for the occasion and like to hear the sound that it makes. The pastor prays that God would bless this offering to the building of the kingdom around the world. Months go by. The weather turns warmer, and the meetings carry on as they had. One Sunday, the pastor preaches about the power of prayer. And towards the end of the service, he reaches behind the makeshift pulpit and gets out the small box. He says, "Now I want to encourage you. Do you remember when we gave an offering in the box last winter and prayed that it would go towards God's work around the world? Well, it did. Our alabaster offering, along with the offering of many other churches, has gone towards a new church building in Botswana, Africa. Our prayer was answered, and so was the prayer of the church that is going to be using that building. I think it's great that we were a part of that. And there's something else. This might be upsetting to some of you that have grown attached to meeting here, but we aren't going to be meeting here much longer. You see, our district superintendent called me last week and let me know that our church is going to be receiving alabaster funds to purchase a place of our own. It won't be long before we're in a place with some room to grow.
Our alabaster offering is coming up next Sunday, the 28th. So make sure you are gathering up your pennies, nickels, dimes, and cash, and even checks to participate. Sunday school and our Wednesday night activities keep on rolling this week. Join us each Sunday at 9:30 and Wednesday at 6:30 as we dig into God's Word together and draw closer to Him. We believe in the power of prayer, and we want to come alongside you with your prayer request. So we invite you to share your request as well as your praises with us. You can text us, email us, or call us. We are here for you. Our mission and our vision are important to us here at Abiding Faith. They are at the heart of what we do here. Our mission is found in Matthew 28:19-20. And from that, we find our vision, which is to be a faithful church, trusting in God's Word, equipping us to reach people with the love of Jesus. Lastly, we'd like to ask our ushers to come forward and join us as we take up our morning tithes and offerings. That's all of the announcements for this week. So now, let's prepare our hearts for worship.